Mortgage delinquency is an industry term for a missed mortgage payment and the account officially becoming delinquent. In most states, mortgage payments are considered late on or around the 5th of the month. They are charged a late fee on or around the 15th of the month and are officially delinquent when they become 1 month late. Delinquency is the first step in the foreclosure process. The legal term for declaring you are unable and will be unable to pay off your debts is bankruptcy. If only bankruptcy were as easy as just declaring bankruptcy. After a successful legal filing and legal proceeding, debtors are relieved of debt other than taxes, some student loans, child support, or alimony. Personal bankruptcy falls under one of the 3 following chapters of the Bankruptcy Code. Chapter 7, where your assets, if any, would be liquidated and distributed to your creditors. Chapter 11, where you work with the court to create a plan in which assets and debts are reorganized in order to pay your creditors. Or Chapter 13, where you work with the court to create a payment plan where your debts will be paid over the course of 3 to 5 years. Bankruptcy is a complicated process and a decision that warrants sound legal advice. We suggest you consult an attorney in order to better understand your options. What is an arm's length transaction? There are certain transactions, like short sales, where a lender requires arm's length transactions. An arm's length transaction has nothing to do with the length of your arm. Instead, this refers to a relationship between the parties involved. Arm's length means you have no relationship with the other party involved outside of the transaction in question. This includes familial relationships, business relationships, or any contracts or agreements that don't exist in the transaction in question. If you are in a situation where you owe more on your property than what it is worth, it is said you have negative equity. For example, if you owe $200,000 on your property, but it is only worth $180,000 today, you have a negative equity balance of $20,000. Negative equity is commonly referred to as being underwater or upside down on your property as well. A mortgage that is upside down refers to owing more on your property than what is currently worth. For example, if you owe $200,000 on your home and the property today is only worth $180,000, you are upside down on your mortgage by $20,000. Being upside down is also commonly referred to as having negative equity or being underwater. What is foreclosure? Foreclosure is the process through which a mortgage holder takes title and possession of, then eventually sells a property. The process includes default, which occurs when a homeowner stops paying their mortgage. Notice where the mortgage company lets the homeowner know they plan to take possession of the property through legal means. The process concludes with a bank sale, or in some states an auction, which is normally the final step in the process. At this point, the homeowner must vacate the property, and the original lender or the party who purchased the property at auction takes possession. Foreclosure is absolute unless you're in a state with a redemption period. See that video for an explanation. If you are having trouble affording your mortgage due to an increase in the payment or a reduction in your income, you may qualify for a mortgage modification. In a mortgage modification, the lender will adjust or lower a borrower's payments to make them more affordable through one of 3 common strategies. 1, the lender may decrease the interest rate permanently or for a temporary period of time, resulting in a lower payment. 2, The lender may allow the borrower to pay the mortgage over a longer period of time than originally agreed upon, thereby lowering the monthly payment, but sometimes increasing payments overall. 3. The lender may reduce the principal or the amount owed on the mortgage, giving the borrower a lower balance and therefore a lower payment. Some lenders will use a combination of these 3 strategies to move a borrower into a lower, more affordable payment. In many states, a lender can pursue a borrower for a deficiency judgment after a foreclosure or short sale on a residential property mortgage. The deficiency is the difference between your mortgage balance and the sale price in a short sale, or the difference between your mortgage balance and the sale price of your property once a lender takes possession through a foreclosure. For instance, if a borrower's mortgage balance is $200,000 and a home sells for $125,000 in a foreclosure or short sale, the lender can pursue a deficiency judgment of $75,000. In order to pursue a deficiency, the lender must file in a court of law. In some short sales, lenders will waive their right to a deficiency, leaving the borrower without any responsibility for the unpaid mortgage balance. In certain qualified cases, where a homeowner owes more on their home than what it is worth today, a lender may allow that homeowner to sell the property for less than the mortgage balance and accept a short sale. A short sale allows the homeowner to sell their home to a buyer, thereby avoiding a lengthy foreclosure process that can be damaging to credit and future ability to purchase real estate. To qualify for a short sale, as a homeowner, you must meet 3 simple requirements. 1, you must have a financial hardship or a verifiable reason why you are unable to pay your mortgage payment. 2, you must have insolvency, or in the eyes of the bank, you must not have the cash or assets to pay off your mortgage balance. And 3, you must have a monthly shortfall, or verifiable financials that show that each month you can't afford all of your monthly payment obligations, including your mortgage. If you meet these 3 simple requirements, it is very possible that with the right real estate agent, you will be able to negotiate a short sale.